Hello everyone, and welcome to another map preview video for Warno. This time featuring two new maps. One big 10v10/4v4 or 3v3 map, and one smaller 2v2 or 1v1 map. The first map we are on is Iron Waters, and as you can see, it's the first big map with a lot of open terrain. It's not Gaza with its hills and forests. It's not Loop with its nasty rivers. It's just quite open terrain in the center. You still have towns around here in the center, and you still have smaller forests around, but you have a couple more long-range engagements. You have way more around to maneuver and like get through these tree lines quickly, like some really open terrain around here especially in these parts of the map. Then you have some bigger factory complexes down here and some iron water, I guess, down here. Some more water down here, but the bridges don't matter, as if you have a look on how the zones work, it's quite simple. You have your couple of spawns that will disappear on both sides, and then in the middle you have 8 zones for both sides, with the middle 4 zones on each side being +1 and the deep zones being +2 zones. So pushing deep is worthwhile on this map and heavily rewarded if you can neutralize or even capture +2 zone in the enemy rear. That gives you quite a lot of points. Frontline zones not so much. The town in the middle is not worth anything, but obviously controlling it allows you to go to the other side, and it should be quite an interesting map. And for 10v10, I can see really big tank engagements around here, and especially around here. This part of the map might be a bit imbalanced, because here you have some roads, but also not amazing roads. But I guess, you have a road here as well. So, but yeah, it's forest versus town. But overall, looks quite balanced. Looks quite interesting, and looks like a really big slaughterhouse. Just a simple standard 10v10 map in my eyes. Not super open terrain yet, but I mean, getting super open terrain somewhere in central Germany is also not that easy. I guess this is close to the most open we can get, but a bit more open might still be possible. With that said, this is the first map. Let's jump into the second map. And the other map which we got is called Black Forest. Another map with beautiful lighting, not quite on the level of Two Lakes, but pretty close. And I'm not quite sure if it's situated in the actual Black Forest. If so, then the Soviets got pretty deep at this point of the fight on this map. It wouldn't be too good for NATO. It would mean that they're close to the border to France at this stage. So, hope maybe not quite the case, but what it shares similarities with is Black Forest from Age of Empires, or Age of Empires 4. Like, when I first saw it, gave me a bit of PTSD, because you have some lanes that you can use, and it's kind of a grind fest, because you only have 2+1 zones over here, no zones whatsoever down here currently. I would like another +1 zone around here, and then you have 2 deeper zones, but obviously getting to these means a hell of a grind. So this game looks like a map that might actually allow for time limit to be reached in 1v1, something that we don't see too much so far. But on the map like this, games can take longer. Obviously, all these maps are still work in progress, so zones might even change till it comes out. I would not expect so, but maybe till at the point you see these maps, they have changed already. But also a lovely map, though obviously the forest here is a bit scary. And I wish there would be more paths through these forests, like a light, like just doesn't need to be a full-on road, but like more like of this, so you can actually use vehicles through them. They're still super slow, they're still easy to ambush for infantry, but you can at least use them, because this way, like, it just takes way too long for vehicles to get anywhere. We need more stuff like this, or just light road, like slide path like this, where vehicles at least can use their off-road speed instead of their reduced in-forest speed. That's something I wish we would see more of on these maps. With that said, I hope you like the new 2 maps. Let me know down below what you think about them. Black Forest most likely will be start in the monthly tournament in week number 4, hopefully. Hopefully it comes out next week. And yep, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you all like the content, consider leaving a subscribe down below. And see you all next time. Bye bye.